administration had the slowest, weakest, and worst recovery in American history, as you know. We continue to make progress in our fight against the China virus. New weekly cases have declined by 44% since July. Deaths declined by 20% compared to just last week. It's going down very rapidly, really rapidly. This is in contrast to nations in the European Union, which have recently experienced a sharp increase in cases. They're having a very big spike over there. We're hopefully beyond our spike, and we'll see, but we're doing very well all over our country. In the past 5 weeks, per capita cases doubled in France, surged to over 300% in Spain, which I've been hearing about and speaking to some of the leaders of Spain, and they are having a hard time, and increased more than 400% in Italy again. And as you remember, I put a ban on people coming in from Europe after the ban I imposed on China, Wuhan, but because of Wuhan primarily, because that area was very infected, we also put a ban on Europe. So Spain is being heavily impacted, France, and 400% in Italy. Yesterday, European nations experienced 50% more deaths than the United States. And you don't hear these things, you don't hear these statistics, but the United States has done really well. Very proud of everybody that worked on this. And I really do believe we're rounding the corner, and the vaccines are right there, but not even discussing vaccines and not discussing therapeutics, we're rounding the corner. We already have therapeutics out there, by the way, which are having obviously a very big impact, because you look at that, you look at the way people are recovering. It's so much better than in the past, before we knew about the disease and had anything to fight the disease. On schools, as part of our science-based approach, we want schools to safely open and stay open. Children are extremely low risk of complications from the virus. Less than 0.2% of the coronavirus deaths have occurred in those under the age of 25, and most had underlying conditions where there was a problem. There's no substitute for in-person learning. According to a recent study, student progress in math decreased by half, and using online education compared to in-person or campus education. So online, we think of so many things online and how great it is. There's nothing like being in the classroom. That's
Hola, 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 hola.
from this whole ordeal. According to the CDC, school closures disproportionately harm low-income and minority children, as well as those with disabilities. And I think you see some slides behind me that are very new, very current. It's also crucial for colleges and universities to stay open, and we hope that they do indeed stay open. We want to see Big Ten football. We hope it's coming back. We have a lot of the
Hola,
colleges
hola,
that
sí,
we're talking
sonido.
about. They want to come back. We hope that Michigan agrees. We hope that,
Sí.
and I know the governor will have a lot to say about it. We
Bueno,
hope
hola,
she
hola, hola.
approves it, but
Pero
we have a couple that Maryland's another one.
tenemos,
We hope the governor puts a little pressure on so that we can
esperamos que
have
el
it.
gobierno ponga presión en
I have a
esto.
feeling they may do it.
Tengo
They may
un
do it without having everybody,
presentimiento
but I
de
think they're
que
going to have maybe
van a tener
Michigan, maybe
en
Maryland, with a
Michigan
couple
o
of
en Maryland un par de
states that
estados
might not participate.
que podrían no participar.
People are working very, very
Las
hard to get
personas
Big
están
Ten
trabajando
football
muy
back, and I'm
duro
pushing it.
para poder
And it would
volver
be a
al
great thing for
fútbol.
our country and
Sería
the
algo increíble
players.
para nosotros,
The
para nuestro
coaches want to do it
país,
really
y los
badly.
técnicos
The
quieren
players are
hacerlo.
missing. They only have so many years of this, and the players are missing a big opportunity, including the
Sus
chance in
jugadores que
some
están perdiendo
cases
las
to have some of
oportunidades,
the
en
best
muchos
players,
casos han tenido los
college
mejores
players in our
jugadores
country.
en nuestro
And they want to
país.
get into the NFL, and they want to make money in the NFL.
Quieren
But
hacer
they're not going to
dinero,
be able to
quieren,
do that too easy if you don't get to see them play.
quieren verlos
It's much
jugar en
safer
realidad.
for students to live on campus, and low-risk young people would rather than the alternative. The alternative is no good than going home, spreading the virus to high-risk Americans.
Para poder seguir regando